Amateurs like yourself have tried to release me. Fools, all of you. You'd have a better chance of becoming the next Emperor. It pains me to speak of the past. Would you force me to relive such bitter memories? Fine. What would you ask of me? For centuries.
Okay. How do I free you?
No escape.
I might need to look up the answer. It's my story, but don't know. Oh, wrong one.
I didn't expect that to work. How are you doing that? You may be onto something. By the bloody fangs of Moloch! By the stench of Moloch's gaping maw! What have you done? How can this be? I'm free? I should thank you. But I don't even think this is what I wanted. It's been so long since my life was my own. This is all I know. I don't want to leave.
The orc I know and love would never utter such words.
Nura? Is it really you? It's been so long.
We've suffered enough of this curse.
What?
By the grace of Mara, I have been allowed to take you beyond this mortal realm.
Finally, a release from the suffering of this world.
Come, my love. We have the rest of eternity to be together.
What? Okay. That was it. Da da da. Na na na.
They have so much faith in that seal they put on the main door. They don't even have anyone guarding the portal. I'm not complaining, though. Are you ready to do this? All right. You're going to have to protect me, though. The chamber may be clear now, but as soon as I start the ritual, they'll realize it on the other side. They might try to charge through and stop us. All right, let's get this started. Goroso Woohoo! Take that, you damned elves! Oh, wait, I just lost my place. Alusaba. Takio? Takio. How do you pronounce it?
Eagles, triumph!
Come on! Fan out! All right, I think I've got it.
Got it now.
Mala Alu Takeo. Well, that takes care of that now, doesn't it? I'm actually quite relieved. It would have been so embarrassing to have been responsible for the fall of Alakir. After I opened the portal, I considered just leaving and denying that I was ever here. I am too. Now. If you would, though, I still would prefer to keep this quiet. I do have a reputation to uphold, you know.
Yay, leveled up.
we could cure thirst.
Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Fuck this shit about!
I simply wish it was not so physical.
I'm not getting into that fucking scheme. I'm good at the stiffins. Get up there first. So I can fight y'all. Fight y'all properly!
Aid me!
Oh, you can keep healing. Ooh, come on.
I watched you rummaging around out
Or-
there in the ruins.
Yeah, him.
If you had been
instead.
in trouble, I would have had your back. Just so you know. I'm guessing you've gathered all the tools by now? Alright, it's time to get paid then. Give me the tools and I'll go ahead and give you half of what Lady Laurent promised. I think that's being pretty generous of me. Here's half, along with my gratitude, which can be quite valuable in certain circles. I hope we cross paths again. Next time, I'll be the one doing you a good turn. You can count on it. Poor craven Stibbons. The truth is, I almost feel for him. Almost.
Believe it. You gave the tools to Tamian? How could you? Now I'll never get back to Lady Laurent's good graces. I still can't understand. How can she just drop me after so many years' service?
Because you're a pussy. Because you don't really. And actually try your best to actually do something right.
This is truly a sign from Rudka. In the sand, beetles. Behind the rocks, beetles. Around the Johads, beetles. Last night I woke up and one was in my tent just watching me. We can't do our work. Sentinel's going to run out of water.
I heard you. What the fuck? You know I'm in the middle of streaming, right?
Oh, sorry. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. Sorry, that was my husband. Oh, God. What did I do with him? Really?
They
Point if he
overrun our
wants.
camps.
Smartass.
Anytime we approach the rain catches in the center of the fields, we get attacked. But that's it for me. I'm done dodging bugs. You want to help? Speak to Overseer Jahi. She's in charge. This is her problem.
Alright, smartass. You can put me in the smartass. Hi.
If you've come to buy water, I apologize for the sorry state of the Johads. My idiot brother has all but ruined us. I suppose it'll fall to me to dig the family out of this sand pit. The water's been contaminated. To top it off, whatever's tainted the Johads seems to attract the desert beetles. Workers won't go near the Johads, and with good reason. But I still need to find out what's contaminated our lifeblood. I do. The workers have rest camps in between the Johads. If someone brought in this poison, there may be evidence of it there. If you can find something of import, bring it to me. I'll be at the main Johad down the road. There are reservoirs. Even in the desert, there is moisture in the air. The rain catchers collect it and funnel it into the Johads. Then we carry the water to the city in large urns. Or at least, that's what we normally do. Almor? Where you see the heaviest work done, look for him elsewhere. This is our family's business. He should show proper pride in our work. Ah, well. I can take care of the Johads once these beetles are gone.
Jahi sent you, didn't she? That smell. It's the same that's coming up from the Johads. Is that what was in the bottle
That
you
sounds like
picked
the
up?
same voice actor that
Jahi will never believe me.
plays,
But I want to find out who
my
did this as
favorite
much as she.
cookie.
I know. And in a way it is. Our father put me in charge of the Johads after I, returned from Sentinel.
Razendar.
Within a fortnight, most of the Johads reeked of this musk. Even so, I have no idea how any of this happened. She has her reasons, and I respect them as I do her. It would make no difference if I defend myself now. The important thing is that we find out what's happened to the Johads. Only one way to know for sure. A taste test. These 3 Johads are the ones attracting the most beetles. See if the water has the same flavor as that vial.
No, 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 that's not how it works. I thought you was dead, bitch.
And to think I almost got away from the family business. Father giving it to my younger brothers seemed like the perfect compromise. But look where it's brought us. Have you found anything? I recognize this. It's the same kind of vial my brother's wife uses for her alchemy. Is she responsible for this madness, I wonder? Ohama's a Khajiit apothecary from Sentinel. I had no quarrel with her, but if she's responsible for this, my father must know. She cares for him in the house just beyond here. Father didn't approve of their marriage, of course, but she is very skilled.
Bitch must die.
I welcome you to my father's home. Please, excuse our scant hospitality. I've been tending to Naseran day and night, and it leaves little time to prepare for guests. How may I aid you? It is mine. A rare bug musk, used in some Basmar cooking, if I recall. I thought I'd misplaced it on the trip here. Tell me, where did you find it? Blessed Ban! Tuaka, I beg you keep your voice down. My father-in-law would truly turn me out if he heard such rumors. How could it be? I swear upon my very clothes, I had nothing to do with the Johans. You must believe me. Still, I would not know. Many of the workers come in and out of the house for refreshments. So perhaps one of them took it. But still, why would they do such a thing? There is one way to find out who took the bottle. It is strange, but wait and listen. Outside, a woman peddles her trained lizards. Ask if her pets can track scents, such as this bug musk. Just holding the vial leaves a residue on one's hands. If you find who held the vial, you'll find who stole it.
Greetings, Sandwalker. I can tell by that look in your eye, you know lizards. Do they speak to you? Do you enjoy the feel of their cool scales against your cheek? Yes, you understand. I know you do. Of course. Did you know lizards smell with their tongues? They are quite adept at detecting even the faintest trace of a scent. I have a fine tracking lizard if you're interested in purchasing one. I'll even train him to the scent of your choice. Jahi would never believe such lies. But if it's for her, I will give you a lizard for your scenting. There, now you have it. Your lizard will find whoever has that rotten odor clinging to you. Or perhaps it's simply your disposition I smell.
Bitch! I'm just in a foul-smelling mood. I was at the doctor's today and I love tattoo needles, but I hate freaking I'm not a very happy hamper.
What an adorable lizard. Friendly one, isn't it? It's my job to keep the beetles in check normally, but something has gotten them riled up. Stop biting. Hold, lizard. This has gone on long enough. I don't know who you are, but if you seek the one responsible for the Johads, you do so backwards. Come. Jahi should hear this as well. I'm tired of secrets.
So are you fucking responsible?
There's no denying that some of the workers made some bad decisions. But they're not the one who orchestrated it. They were bribed to administer that poison to the Johads. They swore they had no idea it would bring disaster upon us. And it probably was. The man I spoke to was no Khajiit, though that is all I can say about him. He was hidden from view when we first spoke, his voice muffled. I refused his gold, but I knew sooner or later someone would. Some of the workers said the payoff location was inside the house. That was before the beetles came. After that, no one wanted anything to do with this strange man's scheme. I'd searched there for any sign of who this person was.
Search the house. As Fairmuz says, if you find nothing, I must assume Ohama's lying and throw her and my fool brother out. That is, if he ever shows up again. The lazy slug.
It is not as it seems. I love Almor with all of my being. Why would I do anything to hurt the ones he loves?
I can't believe my sister thinks Ohama had something to do with this. Where is Father? I demand to talk to him! What? And Father is gone too? Do you think they've done something to him? Sepp spit. What else could go wrong? What have you found in your search? Then whoever else was in here smells of it too. We need some way to detect the scent and follow their trail. Brilliant. You follow the trail and my sister and I will spread out to look for Father. They can't have taken him far. He is an old man after all.
Where are you going?
Seems my secret is a secret no more.
Father? Are you all right?
Wasn't expecting to run into a beetle. It must have followed my scent.
You poisoned the Johads? But why?
Father, your wound.
My last wish was for the Johads to remain within the family. But it caused nothing but strife.
No. You can't die. Not now!
Listen, I wish for your happiness. Promise me, the Johads.
We will find happiness, Father. I swear to you.
This is my fault. I'm the one who wanted to sell the Johads. My father deserved better than this. It falls to one of us to take charge of the Johads. Father always wanted me to have them, but I feel I'm the one who truly betrayed the family.
Father's dead. And for what? Some false sense of security that we won't sell the Johads? I'll never understand. It falls to one of us to take charge of the Johads. Father always wanted Jahi to have them, but she's never wanted them. Neither of us have. And I know what to do with them as well. I'm selling them to another family to run. This place has seen more than its fair share of strife. I'm done. It's the only way to end our bickering. After all this, I feel we need to be a family again. Strong, united. And my sister's the only one of my blood left. Blood is thicker than water, after all. With the money we'll get from this place, I can buy us a good home in Sentinel. Ohama will welcome my sister, even after all this. She's beautiful that way.
It's best this way. I did not want the responsibility, and Almor's decision seemed wise to me. Perhaps my little brother is smarter than I've given him credit for.
Jahi and Ohama will adjust to life in the city quickly. And the sooner I find a buyer, the sooner we can put this all behind us.
Captain of corruption, 'tis the land of Tamriel, and sows the seeds of destruction. The plain meld is nigh, the plain meld is nigh, our world will disappear. The plain meld is nigh, the plain meld is nigh, our doom is drawing near. Chains of darkness grip the land and draw it ever near to his nightmare cold harbor, where hope bows down to fear, tearing souls of innocence into eternal pain, while his daedric minions sing praises of his name.
You need something. fame is...
90 to 95 Fahrenheit. To that, you're gonna whisk in 2.5 teaspoons or 8 grams of instant yeast, 3.5 tablespoons or 45 grams of grain sugar. We settle together until dissolved and let it sit for about 5 minutes. Now, rice, usually on the standing circles, you can add 1/3 cup or 60 to 75 grams of bread flour and 2 teaspoons or 8 grams of sea salt. You can mix that with the dough cook attachment, and once incorporated, go ahead and add your sugar, yeasty milk, followed by a quarter cup or 56 grams of very lightly melted butter. Seriously, make sure this butter isn't just barely melting. If it's beyond 100 degrees, it'll kill your yeast. And mix that until it comes out pretty smooth. Grease a bowl. If needed, you can give your dough from the side. Then shape it into a bowl, grease a bowl, cover with plastic wrap, gently let that rise and turn it for about 1 hour or until double.
I hear that someone drove the Woodhawks away from Bramblebreach.
This one heard the same. Heard they ran away like cowards.
All except for their war captain. He stayed and fought.
It's good for the Bramblebreach. But this one wonders how long their isolationist ways can last. Wood orcs aren't the only threats in Valenwood.
We have to tell the kids.
Kids, she's lost her mind. You have to stop her.
What are you telling the kids?
I'm comforting them. And if you tell her I said any of this, this will be one of the many divorces where it is the kid's fault.
Really?
Wonder Man. Bending. Punch all the mirror out of it. Then divide the dough into about 15 pieces. Be more precise by
Cub, someone, inform the guards!
Oh!
You have all your pieces. Shape each and every
Fuck! I did not mean to do that.
Stranger, I'm surprised to see any friendly faces out here. Did you meet any Covenant soldiers on the road? There's a small force of Covenant soldiers in a camp to the northwest. I can feel it in my bones. They're planning a flanking attack. I need to get back to Fort Arend and ready the recruits there for a possible skirmish. Shore's bones, you're a brave one. If you can make it out alive, put steel or spell to the commanders in the encampment. They're the ones most likely to have a copy of their orders. Then head for the gates of the fort. Travel to the northwest and look for Covenant activity. Find out why they're here and what they're planning. Go swiftly and go carefully.
I get this so I can slice it to the thickness my desires. I ended up going a half-inch thick first slice. But wait a minute, Josh. What about the circular shape? You're gonna use the circular biscuit cutter.
Hush, Papa knows. Ah! Hi, bitch.
Base of ring mold that's been lightly greased and is the same diameter as your English muffins. In the center of your pan, carefully crack 1 egg into that mold, season the top with salt, and let it cook for about 30 seconds until the white at the bottom begins to pop.
Lay it up!
Papa will not. Hi, bitch. Bye, bitch. Oh, they come up with stupid and more retarded ass commercials. Hi, I love Nintendo. Nintendo's my favorite game. My favorite console. I love it. Hi. Oh, come on, man! You not see me fighting this dumb motherfucker? Oh, so now you saw how right when he's close to dying. Really? 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 Please challenge me to a duel so I can kick your ass.
The flavor is nice. It doesn't have a greater flavor. There's real cheese on this. That would be pretty good. That's actually pronounced nada and all
Smart ass.
So today we have thick grip. Hey, we got this. Hey, I've cut the door in half. You can't tell. Oh my God, thick grip. We missed the whole thing. Don't eat the whole thing, Jesus. And number 2. Is that Mama? You always I think it's the yolk that gets it away.
Oh, don't want to go in there yet.
Captain Hyom. I'm not sure. I saw the captain approaching, then felt a sharp pain in my head. I think I heard a footfall behind me before I went down. When I came to, he was dead, and our attacker was gone.
You want to know what else is full of running?
Assassins. Captain Lari should see this. She's in the command post, the largest building in the fort. Report to her, and I'll spread the word to the other troops in the fort. We need everyone on guard and watching their backs.
Hi.
Guys, and that is it. So we made our egg McMuffin. I keep wanting to say English muffin. I don't know why. I mean, there's an English muffin in there, Josh. So the point is, this was a real.
This is a PSA. When starting for this, the best thing you can do for your gaming. This is basically a free supplement and new topic. I'm so happy about it. It literally changes the way that I
Halt and surrender. Sometimes a lot. A paid bounty bores me to tears.
So if you've never had chicken and waffles, or you've never made it, well then, buddy, you came to the right place.
That's southern accent.
Well met, my
Cover
fine
the right
fellow.
place.
I am Captain Lari, commander of the forces stationed at Fort Arend. We're primarily a training outpost. I had to put the recruits on alert with all these Covenant troops nearby. What do you have there? No. Dumak, take those fetches. Hjolm, my best officer, is dead. And these plans say Aknara is here.
This is the holy grail of...
We're not prepared for Aknara. Not even slightly, traveler. Let's talk. These Sewit assassins are stealthy and dangerous.
Never heard of it. It might
They'll
sound a little
probably
weird.
be
Trust
practically
me,
invisible
one of those
with all the
things
places to hide in here. We need to shed some light on this situation.
It's exactly what it sounds like. It's
I have just the
fried
thing.
chicken cradled in
Blinding light
fluffs
flasks.
with chewy, fluffy
The flasks are
waffles, and then
upstairs.
drenched in
Use them near the walls of the fort. I expect
with
the
all that
killers
said,
will be
let's-
lurking there.
Shall we?
Strikes
Okay,
from
let's break this
Shadows
down
is
into
leading a
couple
group of our
different
more
pieces.
experienced troops.
Waffles,
Meet up with
and
him
your
at the tower
choice
to the
of drizzle.
east when you're
also,
done.
a surprise sandwich at the end, but... Now, let's start with the chicken. The traditional choice would be to use a whole chicken that's been cut into 8 pieces. Your butcher can do this, or you can do it yourself, like I usually prefer, because obviously we have to flex here. You first open up the legs by cutting the
You'll
skin.
find the flasks of blinding
Then
light
remove the whole
upstairs.
leg quarter.
Use them to reveal the assassin
Then work around the wings to
infiltrators.
remove it where the
Put an
wood
end to
connects
their
the body.
plans.
Repeat on the other. Then carefully split the breast in half by cutting straight through the breastbone to leave bone-in, skin-on chicken breast. I really recommend using a beater knife there, but just use your favorite. And lastly, separate the drumstick.
Excuse me, good sir.
Yeah.
Do you know what time it is?
11:30.
Are you sure?
Hold on. 11:31 now. Yep. Fine.
Yeah. Hey again, sir. What time is it now?
That's 4:25.
How do you know the time by touching the cows?
The clock. See? I'm just reading it. Over there, see?
Fresh coffee. Whatever the time.
Akatosh, curse you.
I'm getting good at finding all these damn chicks.
This is the best way to eat a salad. Right, 12 flotation device. Let's give this a try. Shall we?
like a sponge. And this broth is worth soaking up. Oh, alright. I like the broth. It's light, and because it's not a little too sweet.
Are the assassins now feeding the earth with their blood and bone? I was ambushed. Warm-blood assassins do that. They hoped I wouldn't reach these tunnels and discover the roots of Aknara's plan. They died with that hope unfulfilled.
7-Eleven has definitely won the Cold War, if there was one.
You'll notice many Covenant troops about. I'd bet my birth mud she's opened the reinforced cap that sealed these tunnels. Clearly, she plans to lead an army into the fort from below. Long ago, this place was built to imprison Daedra. See that floor plate below the door you came through? There are 5 of those. When they're all active, a barrier will rise and imprison those within.
As good as what I had in the restaurant.
No, there's an exit to the surface behind the final plate. I activated the first one. Activate 3 more on the way to the last chamber, then meet me by the final plate.
The kitchen is the heart of our family, and this personalized framework is this. And one day, I'm gonna have one time.
Bless me. Hate have an allergy.
Today is Tuesday.
Find dealers offering home services on AutoTrader.
Well, dang it, that's amazing.
Aknara ambushed us. She used a flask of blinding light to stun us, then ran back through the door behind me. Were you able to activate the plates? Good. I'll activate this last one. Once I do, the other barriers on all 5 will harden like a shell. While I do this, you must slay Aknara before she slithers away again. Bayam chased after Aknara. He'll need your help more than I do. Look for him. I'm sure he's wounded, if not dead. Once this is done, use the trapdoor atop the bluff. It leads to the command post below.
This is gonna be really exciting. Oh. Here's what it is. Before you get an egg sandwich, I think the boss makes it much better. Please, just wait. This right here.
As much as I love that, I think I don't love soggy stuffing. My friend Sarah Chase gave me the idea to do a deconstructed
You would die. time you guys will see me do this.
It's a great thing to make for Thanksgiving. Put it in the refrigerator and then just pop it in the oven.
So I can look for this after I get done with.
Doesn't have to be perfect. The sausage. And now lots of flavors. I've got 6 scallions all chopped up.
What are the odds of that?
They seem delicious.
And it's in the same freaking area I'm in right now.
Give that a quick saute. Instead of dried Japanese bread flakes, and I just think they give a nice crispness to it, which is just what I'm looking for. So about 2/3 of a cup.
Have you dispatched Aknara? That piece of Enchow? Ha! My fine Falar. Well done. I'll see your name is not forgotten. Aknara, however, will be forgotten. The Dunmer reshape history to serve their needs. I'll remove any mention of her actions here, and I'll purge all records of that vile assassin. Honor to you and your house, Falar. For all you've done, there's nothing I can do to repay you.
Now I gotta find that freaking thing so I can take it to my house. Hopefully it's an easy find.
This really was extremely mushrooms. We have all that. So that's the stuff. So I'm just kind of roasting mushrooms in. Just gonna drizzle the extra olive oil and marsala wine over it. Okay, time to stuff the mushroom. Just a regular teaspoon.
Let this be an easy freaking find.
Just tender and delicious. It's spicy with the sausage. So much flavor from the marsala wine and garlic. Parsley.
Finding these things is a pain in the butt when you do these integrities. I freaking hate doing them. But at least most of my houses, certain ones are like, got the ones that I want. These things.
The oven, 325 degrees.
Normally go through the outer rim first. Or start searching inward.
This is what you get. Gorgeous stuffed mushrooms. Crusty on the top. Juicy. Whoops, life's too short to stuff a mushroom. Couldn't have been more wrong. Life's definitely not too short to. How beautiful
Oh,
is that?
there it is. There's that integrity.
Sausage is spicy. Delicious. Marsala wine. Perfect for that.
Dropbox Business keeps your team connected, whether they're working from home, in the office, or even on the go. With Dropbox Business, everything your team needs is in one place. You can access and share
Hardest
files
ones,
from
the
any
master
device.
ones, and those
Your
are a
team can
pain in
use
the
their favorite
ass.
apps directly from Dropbox. Admin tools keep your
But
data
at least
secure.
I got it.
With Dropbox, your content, tools, and team members are always just a click away. Try Dropbox Business free for 30 days.
Let's see. I'll take it to this one right here.
And that's just basic wavy guy maintenance, right? Next up, carbon.
I thought I'd make cream of wild mushroom soup to start because I can make the whole thing in advance and then just heat it up before dinner. I'm starting with 5 ounces of each of 3 mushrooms, portobello, cremini, and shiitake. If you can't find all 3, just pick one. Okay, nice clean mushrooms. So the next step is to separate the mushroom stems from the caps. That one's just caps. Take off the stems. I love the nutty, sort of meaty flavor of the wild mushrooms. I'm going to chop the stems. Just a rough chop because it's all going to
I just don't know
get
where
cooked
I'm gonna
together.
put this little fucker at.
And then for more flavor, I'm going to chop a carrot. Any kind of vegetables you have that will flavor the stock, it's a great way to use them up.
I just don't know how huge this thing is gonna be.
So now, heat the pan. A tablespoon of olive oil. A tablespoon of butter.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be that big. Okay.
Mushroom stems. These are just going to cook for about 10 to 15 minutes until they get really nice and caramelized. And takes a bit of time. Right in. Just going to let that cook. I'm going to get the rest of the soup ready. So the first thing I'm going to use is a leek. I know you see it at the grocery store, but people don't use it so much here. So, need some butter and oil again, just so that you get the best flavor of the butter and the best burning temperatures of the oil. Mix it into the pan. That's going to saute for about 15 to 20 minutes until you have great flavor. In the meantime, I'm going to pour some water into the stock. You need 6 cups of water. It's going to simmer away for about 30 minutes until it gets a really rich mushroom stock. And then later, okay, so the next thing you want to do for the soup is cut up the mushroom caps. Quarter cup of slices. Okay, that's it for the mushrooms. The leeks and the butter. These are going to cook for about 10 minutes. Mushrooms gets out into the soup. Okay, now we're going to strain the stock. Okay. To these mushrooms. It's amazing how much they've...
How in the world are I been over in all these areas and I've just discovered this?
Just add it right to the mushrooms. I need a cup of dry white wine. We have a refrigerator.
It's a really pretty sheet. Whoa, I just... Everything's going to where? I want to kill it.
Complicated. I just found this was delicious. But I've added the shrimp shells to it with even more flavor. I need 3 3/4 cups. A little less. Okay, so first thing I've done here is sauteed 2 cups of leeks and 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Just make sure the leeks are really, really clean before you cook. Okay, you add some garlic, and a tablespoon of
Let's see.
You there? Please! I need help!
The next thing I need is
I didn't think I'd find anyone out here in this frozen wasteland. You, my friend, are a glorious sight. I'm part of the crew from the merchant ship Silver Cormorant.
And then a pound of shrimp.
The snows overtook us, trapped us in the ice.
And just cook the shrimp
Now
for
our
about 3
shipmates are
minutes.
missing. We're out of food. I went looking for both. Please, I can't go on. The frost will take my toes soon.
Really rich, delicious.
If we just had some meat, we could last a few more days, I'm sure.
Sherry.
I tried to kill a horker earlier, but my hands were frozen, and I dropped my hunting knife.
Quarter of a cup of cognac.
Please, my crewmates will starve to death if help doesn't come soon.
Pour it right into the shrimp and
I'll
leeks.
head back to the ship. I'm no good to anyone if I lose my toes. I'm glad you came along when you did.
That smells good.
Hopefully you can help get us out of this mess.
And a quarter of a cup of dry sherry. And all that's just going to really get into the shrimp. Like shrimp bits, sherry. Play this now.
Yeah, don't mind brothers. Robbie.
Make a white sauce. That's going to be the base. Really the same kind of white sauce I make for
We're hungry but peaceful, my
eliminating
friend.
2 cups of half
You're
and
welcome.
half.
Blade's Edge, this is incredible. This meat will see us through the next few days. Longer if we're careful.
far
Thank
it's
you,
pretty
friend.
easy.
Now that we're
And
not
next
in
thing
danger of
we put in
starving,
pureed
we need to
shrimp
find
and
our
leeks.
missing crew members.
Really smells good. Smell the cognac,
4 of our crew were
sherry.
taken from the ship in the night by some kind of beast. All fur and fangs. He hit us after
Fish
dark,
stock,
so none of
3
us got a
3/4
good look.
cups.
The captain and first mate went to look for them earlier this morning and never returned.
1/3 of a cup of
I fear the
liquid.
beast got to them.
2
Or
teaspoons of
worse,
salt.
they're lost in this damn storm and slowly freezing to death. You've
1
helped us
teaspoon of
once
pepper.
already. Do you think you could search for them? I still
That's
have
it.
injured people to take care
So
of
we'll
aboard
stir
the
it
ship.
up.
Last we saw
Just
the
let this
captain and
simmer.
Grigson,
All the flavors are going
they
to
were
go
following
together.
tracks due
It's
east.
going to be rich and delicious.
I didn't think anyone would ever find me out here. If not for you, I'd be a frozen corpse in a few hours. Captain Mavok and I left the Cormorant together, tracking a monstrous beast. It was pulling a cart stacked with corpses. And some of our crew, I fear. Once we got close, we realized it wasn't some horrifying monster. Just a Khajiit. Big one. Tried to. The thing tossed me like a rag doll and knocked the captain out cold. Threw him on the cart and hauled him straight into the blizzard. I'm too weak to fight, but I can still accompany you to find my people. I saw which way the beast went. We have to find Captain Mavok. The blizzard. It's getting... This must be the camp. Keep an eye out for the captain.
How is a Khajiit all the way out here? Oh, it's a snow cushy. Snow target. Oh, that's cool.
Let's look around. Collecting corpses? Gods. But that amulet. I wonder if it's around here somewhere. That amulet. It almost seems like it's calming the blizzard.
Oh, great. We have to go in there? In that
Look up the hill. Those ruins were hidden by the storm. Is that Vergla Hollow?